It's certainly been a turbulent time in the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator when it comes to recent releases of the Microsoft Flight Simulator franchise. That being said, third-party developers are still developing and releasing aircraft for the sim. In this video, we check out all the aircraft highlights for February, so let's jump into the video. Before we jump into the nuts and bolts of the video, thank you to Flight Simulator Mods for supporting this video. The Flight Sim mod store creates high quality Flight Sim modifications and add-ons for your Flight Sim home setup. They have some of the best add-ons to solve your Flight Sim problems and further enhance your Flight Sim experience. Built by Flight Sim enthusiasts with a passion for Flight Sim with a real-world pilot background and 3D design. You can check out their store in the links in the description below. And for Oz Flight Sim viewers, you can use code AFS10 to receive a 10% discount on all Flight Sim mods products. Kicking off this week's previews and announcements, PMDG mentioned in their latest update on all things PMDG that the 737 series for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, including an update, is currently on hold until after the 777 fleet launches. This new update for the 737 series will include a small upgrade fee, as PMDG are naming this a midlife refresh. The 777 series aircraft will be free to transition from the 2020 sim to the 2024 sim. As for the 777-200ER, which is the next 777 in line for the release by the PMDG team, has entered beta testing, and this release of the 777-200ER will include the GE90, Rolls-Royce, the Trent 800s, and the PW4000 engines, each modeled with accurate performance profiles, cockpit indications, and engine specific sound. PMDG also mentions they plan to roll out its third version of its Ops Center soon. This new update will include rollback capabilities for multi-channel distribution, such as a stable version, an experimental version, and a beta version of different aircraft, and also it will include a new streamlined activation. i9 Builds last week hosted its second development livestream for its imminent Airbus A350. Any Builds mentioned that the A350 release will include the A350-900, the A350-1000, and the A350-900 URL. Prices are expected to be around €59.99, which is around $63 USD, and $99 Australian. The release window has now been narrowed down to between February the 24th and February the 28th. The Airbus A350 will have two different versions on release, the 2024 version and the 2020 version. Both of these different versions will feature different features. The A350 was originally designed with 2024 in mind, so it will take advantage of the new tech and the new features with that sim. That being said, the 2020 version will be a little bit more downscale when it comes to new features. The i9 Builds team plans to release a comparison feature set for both versions sometime this week. The Microsoft team showcased a trailer of the up-and-coming Make It Good aircraft, which is the Cessna 185 Skywagon, last week on the development livestream. The trailer showcased various configurations of the aircraft, including standard wheels, skis, and floats. The Cessna 185 Skywagon is scheduled to release very soon. However, this could be delayed due to delays with the current Sim Update 1 betas and the marketplace launch. The Skywagon will be the first out of 4 free aircraft that Microsoft team is planning to give to the community in a series called Make It Good. This was driven as an apology gift from the Flight Sim team due to their disastrous launch of the 2024 sim. FlightFX recently revealed they are planning to release a E145 regional jet. This was mentioned over on their recent two-tone Murphy stream, as the team mentioned they were very excited about this project and they plan on pushing the boundaries and making something that the community has never seen before from FlightFX. FlightFX mentions the project is currently going through its assembly, which means that they are putting stuff together 3D wise. FlightFX plans to develop both the E145 and the E145 XR and will deliver at least 2 interior configurations with the release. There is no detail at this stage on when we'll see the release of the E145 from FlightFX. From the sounds of what has been showcased so far, the project is at its very early stages of development. Moving over to some aircraft release news, Aeroplane Heaven recently released their Hawker Nimrod. The Hawker Nimrod first flew on March 25th, 1931 and entered service with the RAF later on in May the same year. The Hawker Nimrod first flew as a carrier-based aircraft in 1931, also on the 31st of October. The first Mk2 was then delivered to the Royal Navy in March 1933. The Nimrod was outpaced and outmaneuvered by more modern machinery by the time of 1939, and the Nimrod and the Fury had all but disappeared from the frontline duties at that time. Features included with the release is an authentic high fidelity model, many unique animations, all new animations when it comes to British pilots with a period correct headgear, accurate flight dynamics for a challenging experience, unique early Rolls-Royce pressure fuel and magneto start that is faithfully reproduced to its real-world counterpart. A full-wise sound pack and 6 liveries with the release package. The Nimrod is released for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and it is also compatible with 2024. You can pick up your copy of the Aeroplane Heaven Hawker Nimrod Mk2 from the Aeroplane Heaven store or from the InSim Marketplace 2020 store. I'll leave a link in the description below. Jumping back with FlightFX, who last week released the P180. The P180 is a unique twin-top aircraft with its pusher-mounted Pratt & Whitney PT6 engines, a T-tail and fixed four-wing configuration. The P180 can carry up to 9 passengers at a maximum cruising altitude of 41,000 feet. With its unique aerodynamic configuration and clear design, it can achieve speeds up to excess of 400 knots, which is cruising closer to the speeds of light jets such as the Citation Mustang. The manufacturer of the P180 advertises that it's 100 knots faster than its closest turboprop competitor, which is the Beechcraft King Air 2000. The P180 comes with a large range of features including custom pop steering controls, virtual aircraft management system, Navigraph and OpenStreetMap enhancing flight planning, Proline 21 avionics, advanced flight and engine modeling. You can choose between simplified workflows for an easy experience, or you can pick an advanced realism option. Realistic startup and alerts, many selectable cabin enhancements and selectable cargo enhancements. FlightFX P180 is available from the InSim Marketplace store for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. If you are passionate about flight simulation like we are, feel free to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And again, thank you to Flight Simulator Mods for supporting this video. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check out their store, and I will see you in another video real soon.